A friend of mine in California got this email from Congressman Mike Thompson, a Vietnam veteran himself who is explaining why he opposes the Veterans Access Act. He claims that it's about protecting the VA system, but when you look at the history, the scandals inside of the VA, and who funds his campaigns, the story changes. So let's dig in with the receipts. To understand why this bill matters, you have to know the history. In 2014, after the Phoenix VA wait time scandal, Congress passed the Veterans Choice Act, which lets vets use private care if the VA can't get them in time. And in 2018, the Mission Act expanded that, giving more veterans access to community providers. The Access Act of 2025 builds on those laws. It's cutting out even more red tape, especially when it comes to mental health and addiction care. The intent is simple, really. If the VA can't meet your needs, you should be able to see a local doctor without waiting months. And according to national surveys, nearly 70% of veterans support this. And those numbers are even higher in rural areas where they don't have access to VA hospitals. But here's that VA system that Congressman Thompson wants to protect. Illegal immigrant healthcare. According to Watchdog reports, billions in taxpayer-funded healthcare spending has gone to cover non-citizens while veterans face bottlenecks. West LA VA campus. That land was deeded for homeless veteran housing, but the VA leased out parts of it to UCLA baseball, hotels, and private businesses.
I need a sugar daddy!
And one of those private businesses was a parking lot company that ended up embezzling millions of dollars along with the help of VA officials. And this isn't isolated. In 2023, a GAO report flagged major weaknesses in VA oversight, warning that funds weren't being tracked or audited properly. So when politicians say protect the VA system, it raises a question. Protect which part exactly? The part that actually delivers veteran care, or the part that's been mismanaging billions of dollars? Now let's follow the money, because according to Open Secrets, Mike Thompson's top donors include insurance companies and healthcare professional and industry groups.
What?
Here's the conflict. If the Access Act passes, insurance companies don't see a dime. The VA pays providers directly. No premiums, no billing, no profit for insurers. And healthcare providers don't love it either. The VA reimburses at Medicare rates, often 30 to 50% less than private insurance. And the reimbursement process is very, very slow. So when does the government ever move fast? So providers wait months just to get paid. So all of that means that if veterans get more choice, his donors lose revenue. So protecting the VA system also means protecting those donors' interests. Now, here's where it gets messy, because some of the biggest veteran organizations support this bill. People like the American Legion, the VFW, the Wounded Warrior Project, AM Vets, because their members want faster access. But other organizations lean the opposite way. Groups like AFGE, which is the VA's employee union, and some Democrats in Congress like Congressman Thompson. So while veterans themselves are largely for it, bureaucrats and some lawmakers are pushing back. And it seems more like it's because they have ulterior motives. Because here's the bottom line. Veterans overwhelmingly want more choice and faster access. The VA has been plagued by corruption, sweetheart land deals, and billions of dollars in mismanaged funds. And the donor trail shows why some lawmakers are standing in the way. Because their very industries funding their campaigns don't profit from the VA community care.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
The Access Act isn't perfect, but it's what the veterans are asking for. And if politicians keep ignoring that, it's not about protecting veterans anymore. It's about protecting your donors. Always follow the money. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about all this. Have a day.